Hi, I'm Sam, a sports therapist from Active Potential Therapy. We're here today to talk to you about 5 best stretches for cyclists. So cyclists spend a lot of time in the forward position, so you end up having very tight hip flexors. So we're going to work a little bit on the hip flexors, the quads and the psoas. So we're going to start with quad stretching. So for this we're going to take a foot behind and foot to bottom, and for this the key points are that you keep your knees in line together, hips nice and straight together. If you want to increase the stretch you can posteriorly rotate the pelvis so it slightly pops backwards, and this your hip flexors are stretched a little bit more. If you're wobbling you can always hold onto a table. The other muscle that is rarely stretched is this psoas muscle, and this runs from the back right the way through the front to the femur. The best way to stretch the psoas is to get into a low lunge. So we're dropping the hips down to the ground so you get into a nice low lunge, and then you can bring that arm of the leg that is behind you, take that up so you get this nice stretch all the way down the front through the hip flexors through here. Another muscle that needs to be stretched on cyclists is your hamstrings. You go into a nice wide stance, your legs further than hip width apart, and we're just bending forwards in between the legs so that you can touch the floor. And this will stretch down through the back of the hamstrings. What you can do then to just vary the stretch is to just tiptoe your hands all the way around to one side and then back to the other, so that you're getting all that, the stretches. There's 3 hamstrings and all of those 3 will be stretched by just moving through those poses. For cyclists who spend a lot of time in a hunched over position, what we also need to think about is our upper body. So we'll look at the upper traps, your trapezius if we turn you around. So your traps run all the way from the top of the neck out to the shoulders and down to the midpoint of the back. They're in 3 sections, and we're going to concentrate on this upper section today. So we're going to drop our ear to shoulder on one side so that you get this stretch all the way down through the top of the traps. In order to increase that stretch, you can grab onto the underside of a table or something just to give yourself a little bit of resistance. And we're now turning the head to that side so you get that stretch all the way down the side of the neck. Cycling is also, because we're leaning forward quite a lot, you get a very closed chest through here, so all of this front thoracic region gets very tight. So what you can do is get a rolled up towel and place it on the floor behind your back. If you lie back on that towel, what you'll do is then open up the thoracic region of the chest, and you can drop your arms either side. You get this lovely opening through the pecs, through the thoracic chest, and it's a really lovely stretch to do. Those were our 5 best stretches for cyclists. If you'd like to find out more information, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can go to www.activepotentialtherapy.com and find out more. See you next time.